welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I'm doing a collab with my girl Hope here on YouTube. Her channel can be found at Simply Hope. I'll have it linked up in the cards. But I am so excited we are doing our second collab ever. Hope was the first person I ever did a collab with on YouTube, and I am so glad I did. She has become such a sweet friend. I really enjoy her and her content. She is so cool. She's from Minnesota. She's the nicest person in the world, and she puts up the best videos ever. I love her declutter series. I love her reviews. She's just altogether fantastic. You should totally go subscribe. So what we're doing today is a video of what YouTubers made us buy, or things that we bought because of YouTubers or other people. And I thought this would be a really cool idea because there's so many products in my collection that I have personally been influenced to buy. And it's really funny because I know that I've influenced people to buy things too. And so it's so cool to just be like, these are the things I'm obsessed with because other people told me to buy them and I trusted them, and thank goodness they were right. So out of all of these products, I would recommend all of these products. I hope you guys enjoy. I picked maybe about 10 products, and I'll let you guys know which YouTuber suggested them. I'll have all their names and channels linked in the description box. I also have a giveaway going on my channel right now, and all I have to do to be entered to win is to be subscribed. So I hope you guys stick around. And without further ado, let's get into it. So first, I have to start out with a product that Hope talked about on her channel and I had to buy, and that is the Hoola by Benefit bronzer. This is so stunning. It is so beautiful. I just have the little mini size and I really enjoy this. It's a super pigmented bronzer. It looks beautiful on the skin. It will be fantastic once I'm a little bit more tan because this is just a little bit too deep for me right now, but I love it. I think it's so gorgeous, and I'm so glad that I have it because I can use it on friends and it's awesome. So good job, Hope. Thank you for recommending this one because you convinced me to buy it. And you know that I love my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. But why do I love my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer? JKissa here on YouTube as JKissaMakeup actually talked about the butter bronzer, and I had to get it. I started hearing everyone talk about this, but when I saw her apply it on her really fair skin tone, I was like, sold. That will look perfect on me. It is almost a dupe for the Hoola bronzer. It's just a little bit off, but it's such a pretty one. And the other product she talked about that I had to get was Flexitarian Highlight. This is the most gorgeous wet highlight you will ever see in your entire life. It's so stunning, it's so affordable, and it's just a beautiful icy highlight that I love. I love, I love, I love. So thank you, JKissa, for talking about these two and tons of other things. I mean, she's convinced me to buy tons of other things. So next, let's talk about Olivia here on YouTube as Liv Loves Her Makeup. She talked non-stop about the Becca Hill. She talked non-stop about the Jaclyn Hill Becca Champagne Face Palette, and I had to pick this up. I got mine used off of Poshmark, but it's the best decision I ever made. And I got it for about $30, and I'm so glad I did. This is beautiful, so pigmented, so creamy, and she used it all the time, and I was like, I have to buy that, and it's beautiful. The packaging is awesome. I've dropped this and nothing's shattered, and Becca stuff always shatters, so this is really, really good. Really good. Next, I have a powder that Tati talked about here on YouTube, and it is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. When she talked about this, I decided to get it because it was drugstore, it was cheap, and it was perfect for baking the under eye. I've actually repackaged this into an old Tarte container so that it has a nice screw-on lid for the powder, and then I can kind of bring as much as I need for trips or whatever, because this is just really bulky packaging, and on top of that it gets powder everywhere. This is terrible packaging. But this is really the best powder for baking. The only complaint I have about this is the fragrance. It smells really bad. It smells like your grandma in a bad way. Like, it smells like makeup from 1910, but it just, the scent is awful, but it does go away, it does dissipate, and once it's gone, you're left with set, beautiful, flawless skin, but you just gotta get over the scent. The scent is pretty bad. Next, I have a rose water spray. Oh, and you guys have heard me talk about this all the time. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water, and this is a holy grail, has been for a long time. I started with the mini size. and then got the medium size, and now I'm on to the large, and I have this in every size available. What am I talking about again? But I love this, and MarissaLace here on YouTube actually talked about this, and she has kind of been MIA from YouTube for a little bit, but I hope she gets back into doing beauty videos because that's what I really love from her. Back when she was in cosmetology school and was really into beauty, I loved the way she did everything. She inspired half of the products I've bought and tried was because of her. But this has stuck. I love this, and I would highly recommend picking it up. It's super affordable, and you can get it at Ulta. It's really nice. Next, I have two products that Kathleen Lights talked about, and she convinced me to get these. The first is the small fluff brush from ColourPop. This is perfect for applying highlight. Perfect. Best highlighting brush of all time. I thought fan brushes was the way to go till I got that brush. It's amazing. It's super affordable. I'd highly recommend you pick it up. And she's also the reason, by the way, that I'm obsessed with ColourPop. I watched so many Kathleen Lights videos and finally gave in, and that's why half of the ColourPop things I own are things that she's collaborated with, because I watched so many of her videos with ColourPop and I was like, Kathleen's my girl, I need all of her stuff. But she also talks about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I love this. You can't tell, I maybe need to do a project pan on this one just because it doesn't look like I've loved it, and I've used this like crazy. But I love this palette. It is the most beautiful, most stunning, creamy, pigmented, flawless palette of all time. Anastasia has a lot to work up to beat this. I know they're coming out with the Soft Glam palette that also looks beautiful, but like, come on. This is the only palette I want in my life. If I had to pick one, it might be this. Or the next one I'm about to talk about. Who knows? So, Glossier. Had to mention Glossier because I obviously got convinced by someone else to purchase Glossier products, and drumroll, it was Arden Rose here on YouTube. She has been sponsored by Glossier before, but I can tell she loves Glossier, and so do I. I have fallen in love with the Wowder. This is my only face powder. This is it. It's the only thing I ever want on my skin. I wear it every single day. I love it. I'm obsessed. I need to buy 1,000 backups of this. It's beautiful. Glossier, if you're watching this, I love this powder. I love it. And the Cloud Paint in the shade Dusk. This is such a stunning, beautiful cream blush. It looks so gorgeous on the cheeks, and I'm really glad that I watched Arden's video because she has made me fall in love with Glossier. I love them. I love them. Another throwback that I had to mention is the good old Tarte blush in the shade Exposed. Do you guys remember this blush? Do you remember when everyone and their mother and their kids and their grandkids were talking about this blush? Me too. YouTubers made me buy this. Which YouTubers? Every YouTuber of all time in the beauty world used Tarte Exposed. This was like the blush that broke the nation, and I don't know why. It's a really pretty cool tone mauve blush. It's not flattering on every skin tone. It's just a blush. Frankly, it's too dark on super pale skin tones, and on deep skin tones, it looks really ashy. So it's a perfect white girl medium tone skin blush. Not sure why this was hyped on the internet, but you know, I bought it, and now it's in my Tarte Project Pan video. Link up in the cards. Finally, I wanted to end with the Jaclyn Hill palette, which Jaclyn Hill herself convinced me to purchase because I watched her video and knew I needed it. And I bet you Hope talks about this one too, but it's stunning, you guys. It's stunning. You know it's stunning. I know it's stunning. It's really good quality. The shadows blend beautifully. I have nothing bad to say. Like Jaclyn or don't like Jaclyn, like Morphe or don't like Morphe, this was a kick butt palette, one of the best palettes of 2017. I was so impressed by it, and I know I'll be using this for a very long time. So that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to check out Hope and her channel and show her some love because she deserves it. She is so talented. She makes the best videos, and I am so thankful to call her a friend. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. To see my most recent videos, just click right here and subscribe by clicking on my face. That's all I got for you guys. I don't have much else to say. If you came here from Hope's channel, welcome. I hope you stay. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all!